Well, hello and welcome back here to East Texas Today on KTK Plus. We are diving into our next segment, which is taking us beyond the headlines with Hannah Walker. She is one of our digital producers who digs deeper into stories here from East Texas. And we are going to Henderson. 26 years ago in Henderson, a 13-year-old girl disappeared, shaking the East Texas community. Now in 2025, one detective is working diligently to give them answers. Now, KTK News had the opportunity to talk to Detective Bice of the Henderson Police Department, who has been leading the investigation into the disappearance of middle schooler Samantha Lynn Clonch for almost a year. During the interview, KTK News went beyond the headlines and learned more about Clonch's story from her disappearance one fall morning in September of 1999 to a middle school yearbook uncovering new information. Now, you all do have images to go along with this that I would like to show you all, which let me get that pulled up really quick here. So I'm going to correct this. You know, sometimes technology is not on our side here, but that is absolutely okay. So, we're going to start in 1999. Clonch's disappearance on the morning of September 9th, 1999. Clonch was seen leaving her home on Bourne Street in Henderson without her backpack and walking the opposite way from the Henderson Middle School. Bice said, quote, she had just started 8th grade and had left the house that morning, presumably to go to school. Her mom noticed that after she had left the house, her backpack was still sitting beside the door. So she went out to try and catch her to tell her, hey, you forgot your backpack. And she saw Clonch walking the opposite direction from the school. That was the last time Clonch's mom ever saw her daughter. Their home was later demolished to build the middle school parking lot. Now, Clonch's description in 1999 read as followed: race, white with Native American descent, eyes, brown, hair, brown, height 5 feet and 6 inches, weight around 110 pounds. Now we're moving to 2025, and new information has since been released since then. So I'm going to go ahead and pull me back up here. Give me one moment here. So, this new information that we have, AI is now leading to um, new technology to enhance Clonch's yearbook photo from August of 1999, which they hope is aiming to create a clearer image that might help jog memories or generate new leads. Now, Bice said, quote, there were some minor changes, like her mouth shape was a bit different, her eye shape was a bit different, but we decided to go ahead and post both of them because the new AI generated photo gives more of an interpersonal feeling, like it's clear. You can kind of see into her eyes. You feel like she's looking at you. So we're hoping that that photo would kind of invoke just anybody who thought that they had information to come forward. Now, Bice explained that the enhanced photo was then shared on the Henderson Police Department's Facebook, reaching more than 35,000 people. Now to updates in this case. One of the significant updates in this case is the information that Clonch had cut her hair short before her disappearance, contrary to the long-haired photo that had been circulated for 26 years. This detail could be crucial in identifying her or uncovering new information. Bice said, quote, when I conducted a recent interview with Mom, she had told me that she had had her hair cut short or her hair short in the months prior to her disappearance because she wanted to look more similar to her older sister who had short hair at the time. When I saw that photo in the case file with the short hair, I knew that had to be a more recent photo. Now we have a couple of theories here. The Mexico theory. Over the years, there have also been rumors that Clonch might have gone to Mexico, possibly starting a new life there. Detective Bice mentioned that this is one of the active leads they are pursuing with cooperation from Texas Rangers. Now, Bice said, quote, we have an individual who's in Mexico who is vaguely saying that it is possible possibly still located in Mexico and maybe married and has a family. We're working cooperatively with Texas Rangers right now who were trying to get a good contact with that individual to get more information to find out if that's good information or not, end quote. We also have another theory, the New Summerfield theory. Now, Bice explained that there is also another workable lead that led the original investigators to a New Somerville convenience store in 1999, where her sister was living at the time. Now, Bice said, quote, documented in the report that a gas station clerk at the time had identified Claunch and her sister inside the convenience store the day that our detectives went out to follow up on her, which would have been September 15th. Now, end quote. Now, despite the original report, that is all the information Bice has right now until someone can confirm Clunch actually made it to New Summerfield. And if anyone has any information regarding the theory that Clunch was in New Summerfield with her sister on September 15th of 1999, or if they resided in a trailer park off of Gin Road where Clunch's sister also resided, they are encouraged to contact the Henderson Police Department. Now, Bice explained that Clunch's sister couldn't confirm she was with her at the convenience store or the trailer park in New Summerfield. She no longer lives in that area, so Bice's only contact has been by phone. Now, we're looking at next steps. And you all, I want to bring the image up again of her. So if anybody is watching and, wanting to look and absorb this, they can. But here are the next steps. Despite these new leads, many parts of Claunch's disappearance remain a mystery, which is why Bice explained how crucial it is for the community to come forward if they have any information. Bice said, quote, if they think they saw something or they think they know something, no matter how big or how small, they should come forward with it because it could be the missing part of the puzzle that we need, end quote. Now, people are encouraged to contact the Henderson Police Department at 903-657-3512. Again, that's 903-657-3512 to request to talk to Detective Bice if they have any information about Claunch's disappearance. Well, you all, that wraps up this portion of our Beyond the Headlines for KETK Plus. And as always, Hannah Walker is working extremely hard to develop these stories and gather information. So if you all have a story that you feel should be, taken beyond the headlines, be sure to email our newsroom.